Good evening. It's indeed my privilege and great pleasure to be here for the 11th edition of the Crossword Book Awards, now the Economist Book Awards. We're all gathered here because of our shared passion for literature and books. And to borrow a lovely phrase of W.B. Yeats, we're gathered here to honor those who articulate sweet sounds together. To provide the context for this resonant phrase, allow me to share an excerpt from the poem Adam's Curse. A line will take us hours maybe, yet if it does not seem a moment's thought, our stitching and unstitching has been naught. Better go down upon your marrow bones and scrub a kitchen pavement or break stones like an old pauper in all kinds of weather. For to articulate sweet sounds together is to work harder than all these, and yet be thought an idler by the noisy set of bankers, schoolmasters, and clergymen. We certainly know that writers are not idlers. We are here to applaud their hard-won craft and celebrate their art that lights up our worlds and our lives. And the fact that we also have a banker as a sponsor of our awards goes to show that they too realize this. When we established Crossword 20 years ago, we separated the Indian fiction section from the regular fiction section and gave the small selection available then prime position in front of our store. We did this because we believed that Indian books needed to be promoted, that they could and should feature in our bestseller lists that were dominated by British and American books at that point. We were indeed able to realize this over the years as we launched and promoted hundreds of writers whose books went on to dominate our bestseller lists. In 1999, we established the Crossword Awards to recognize and reward the best of Indian writers and writing. I'm delighted that we've been able to expand the awards over the years, thanks to our sponsors, a hardworking jury, the support of many friends and well-wishers, including authors and publishers, and of course, our Crossword team, led by Sivaraman Balakrishnan. I'm particularly delighted that The Economist has come forward to sponsor the awards this year. Thank you very much. Thanks also to our other sponsors, Standard Chartered Bank and Principal Retirement Advisors. I'm really grateful for your support. I'm very pleased to welcome all our shortlisted authors, many of whom are here with us today. Anuradha Roy, Aradhana Bisht, Aman Sethi, Anis Kidwai, Ayesha Kidwai, Arshia Sattar, Amitav Ghosh, Anita Agnihotri, Arunava Sinha, Arupa Kalita, Aniruddha Sen Gupta, Deepika Khan, J. Devika, Narayan, Rahul Bhattacharya, K.R. Meera, Naresh Fernandez, Nivedita Subramaniam, Soumya Rajendran, M.G. Akbar, Prashant Pinge, Rajashri Chakravarti, Chetan Bhagat, S. Hussain Zaidi, Sugata Bose, Rashmi Bansal, Ravinder Singh, Suhail Seth, Rujita Divekar, Prakash Iyer, Anita Bogle, Harsha Bogle, Amish Tripathi, Ravi Subramaniam, B. Vinayan, sorry. Thank you very much. This evening is about you. A very warm welcome to our chief guest, Sudha Murthy, who has very graciously accepted our invitation to be here with us. And very warm welcome to my hard-working jury, who made light of this impossible task of picking the best of Indian writing from the rich array that we have with us. And of course, very warm welcome to our publishers, our sponsors, and all you book lovers. Wish you a wonderful evening. Thank you.
You're quite an icon among book lovers for all the great work you've been doing. You know, since they began their bookstores 20 years ago, in 1992, they've now got 82 bookstores in 22 cities in India. And many new stores are coming up in smaller places like Ranchi, Goa, Patna, Raipur, which have no organized book trade. So lots of great work is being done, and we thank you for that. I'd now like to properly introduce our chief guest. She's the chairperson of the Infosys Foundation, a prolific writer in English and Kannada with novels, short stories, and 4 books for children. Her books have been translated into all major Indian languages and have sold over 10 lakh copies. She is the recipient of the R.K. Narayan Award for Literature, was awarded the Padma Shri in 2006, and won the Atimabe Award from the Government of Karnataka for Excellence in Kannada Literature in 2011. Please welcome the great lady herself, Sudha Murthy.
Good evening, book lovers of India. When I was a little girl, my grandfather was a school teacher and a book lover. He introduced me to how to treat a book like a human being, you know. Cover the book, don't keep it on the ground, don't lend to anybody. I started loving books and I asked him, why do you love so much regarding books? He said, there is shloka in Mahabharata. I don't know whether he made it for me, I don't know. He told me that the conversation between Arjuna and his great teacher, his guru, Dronacharya, and someone asked, oh Arjuna, the mighty one, the great warrior, you are so handsome, you are so rich. Why do you sit below the feet of a poor teacher like Drona? What is great about him? He said, the greatness is my teacher is knowledgeable. Wealth will go away. Kingdom will go away over a period of time. Na rajyam, na dhanam, na kanakam. He says, whatever the diamond or richness, whatever you have, your youth, everything disappears over a period of time. But knowledge will never go. The more you share, the more rich you become. And teacher is the one with the richest because every year he shares. I said, what is this to do with the book? He said, how do you get the knowledge? The knowledge is through books. Books are the mediator of knowledge, carrier of knowledge, and you should always respect books. And that really kindled this idea in me to care for books, to read books, and later to write books. I will not envy the position of judges here because it's very hard to judge such great entries here. It's so difficult. I don't want to be in that position. To be a chief guest will be easier. You can speak few words and get away. I think they will make me. I'm sure a few people will win the prize because everybody cannot. And remaining people may feel upset, I'm sure. It is not possible to make everyone happy. But the very fact that such books have come up to this level is really a great achievement. When I wrote my first book, I was 25. And I was so scared that who will publish my book? I never had the courage to go to a publisher because I surely thought they will reject my book. And in those days, I'm talking in 1975, and 1975 the publishing house was not in whatever it is today, and we never had any courage. 4 years I kept my book inside.